Thank you so much. Hello, traders. My pleasure and my joy being here with you. Please always and forever remember risks involved in trading and spend time reviewing U.S. government required disclaimers. Never, ever, ever, ever trade with risks you cannot afford. So, how in the world did I decide to develop my own method? Until 2008, I thought trading, position investing was very easy thing to do because fundamentals worked in bullish markets. Ever since I became involved in the markets, bullish rally was on in real estate and in stock market. What happened in 2008 was a wake-up call. In 2008, I was a number of very solid fundamental stocks. Market was collapsing, but I believed in fundamentals. And I stayed in my positions. Ouch. When there was nothing to do but start questioning the markets, I decided I had to figure out why in the world the market collapsed. And my dearest friend mentioned the word Fibonacci. I started studying Fibonacci. I started spending time with the charts. And I started recognizing that price is the most magnificent puzzle of all. And if I could just remove all the indicators, I would see extremely clearly that everything preset in price far in advance. For example, what in the world is happening on Apple? As a knowledgeable AlphaWaveTrader graduate, you would have been out of Apple long time ago. Apple spelled out since 2013 that it would completely reverse in this area. When I hear, I'm buying Apple at these levels, ouch. This is Fibonacci reversal levels, AlphaWaveTrader proprietary levels. When price comes to this level, you exit position. You do not enter. Apple just at the start of the collapse. The same exact formula you're witnessing on Apple Monthly, I'm using on very small charts because price remains the same everywhere. Let's take a look what we've done on S&P this morning, all posted on YouTube channel from our live trading room. Price crawled up to this level this morning. It's an hourly chart we're using for day trading purposes. I said, ladies and gentlemen, we are in massive bearish correction. We're not buying never, ever, ever, ever at reversal zone. We took S&P down for 5 points, but only when price met the rules. I also explained to traders later, this is not the place to short. When everybody was saying, give me another short, show me another short, I said, this is the worst idea ever. This is where a knowledgeable trader looks to buy from. We took another long for 4 points, all recorded and posted on our YouTube channel. Price is that simple. Doesn't matter if you're day trader, doesn't matter if you're a position trader. This is what I discovered in 2008. That price does not care about fundamentals, that everything preset in price far in advance. In 2008, I developed my first strategy. As of today, I developed 23 strategies. I teach 3 strategies in basic Fibonacci course. And time again, I hear from everyone who join us on the journey of discovering price. Wow, this is so predictable. This is what you can see if you use basic 4 rules for entry and exit based on Fibonacci tool. All the levels you see in front of you, you use based on key rules I developed. All the levels you see in front of you apply to any platform. It doesn't matter if it's Forex, it doesn't matter if it's ETFs, it doesn't matter if it's stocks and options. If you knew AlphaWaveTrader method, you would be out of these markets since a year ago. You saw what happened on S&P today. And you saw what happened on S&P at the end of July, early August. Massive bearish correction became very powerful reversal. What is the good news? Bullish rally spelled out by AlphaWaveTrader method since 2009 at the end came to reversal zone. The good news, price is struggling to break to the downside through this level. The bearish correction last year ended at this level. The bearish collapse at the August this year ended at this level. We are currently in worthless bullish push to the upside. The response at this level, if price will make it there, next time around will be the key. If S&P blasting through this level to the downside, this is the end of the minor bearish trend. This level is broken, market in free fall. We are in bearish markets. That pure and that simple. Every level in front of you, identified by key AlphaWaveTrader rules since 2009, every level in front of you can be installed on any platform. It is not an indicator. It is not a software. You using your knowledge, you using key rules, you insert the levels. Doesn't matter if you're on Sierra charts, doesn't matter if you're Ninja, TradeStation, MT4, Interactive Brokers, every single platform I ever came across has price and Fibonacci. And that's all you ever need. No software, no indicators whatsoever. Method applies to any instrument and any time frame. Why in the world did I say goodbye to indicators? 2008. Until 2008, fundamentals and indicators I thought meant anything. What I recognized and learned in 2008, that every indicator I ever came across was completely delayed. No indicator on the planet will be showing me the levels far in advance. Only price and Fibonacci will. If you know the key rules, you see exactly where price will reverse from. You'll see exactly what not to enter into. The very last indicator I've ever used was moving average crossover, which was flawless in trending markets. If you know how often trending markets play out, you would completely understand it is only 20% of the time. Moving average crossover will never show you or tell you when market in correction. If you ever trade corrective markets, which play out 40% of the time with moving average crossover, nothing good happens. At that point, by the time you enter long, you must take short and vice versa. And that's not a recipe for successful trading. Only your knowledge of the price will tell you when not to trade corrections and when to enjoy powerful rallies or powerful collapses. Here is the true story. Let's take a look what happened on oil the last few months, where oil staged phenomenal collapse from. This is all monthly charts, all the levels spelled out by AlphaWaveTrader method since 2008. Take a look what happened on oil in 2011. This is the end of the minor bullish trend. collapse had started. But let me show you why did we see such a powerful bullish rally on oil in 2011 and 2012. Decision point 1 is the end of the minor trend. Take a look what happened on oil when oil crashed to the downside. I remember extremely clearly the panic on CNBC every day, because those days I watched CNBC so much. Oil collapsed to the end of the minor trend and bullish rally played out. 2011 and 2012. What has happened to oil when oil broke through this level? This is a very crucial reminder. Let's say you're an investor. You had been investing in Exxon oil rigs. The moment you see that price is blasting through this level, you are completely out of your investments in oil. Fibonacci levels spelled out very, very clearly. Bearish trend is no longer minor. Remaining investor in oil stocks of any kind is not a prudent thing to do. I get the question all the time. Is this a place or time to buy oil? Pay attention to what oil had been doing at reversal zone. What is price telling me right now? It's worthless bullish correction. This is not the time or place to invest in oil stocks. Worthless dances on. Price is trying, but it's not the time to invest in oil stocks. That pure and that simple. No indicator on the planet will tell you that. Only your knowledge of the price will. I work with students. Typical student in the course is a student who survived the first few years in the markets and who recognized that the only thing that matters is price. Everything else extremely delayed at the best. And for that reason, I work with very experienced traders 90% of the time. About 10% of the students are complete beginners, which I work with a couple right now who never placed a trade in their life. The other 10% are traders who've been in the markets 20 and 30 years. The chart in front of you is a chart of the trader who've been trading for 20 years. Jim invested over $400,000 in indicators. He came to me and said, okay, I give up. I've been at break-even at best. And I say, when I work in private mentoring, I would like to see what you've done. I counted 9 indicators. I lost the count. I have no idea where the price is. I only see flashing arrows. I only see flashing signs. I don't see where the price is. Are you investing in the picture? Or are you investing in knowledge of the markets? And that remains the key. If you're spending your time with indicators, you never learn what price is telling you. The magic of the price is all in front of you. This is all you ever need. Price tells you when it's in correction. Price tells you when it's in reversal. Price tells you when it will do nothing or when it will set up for very powerful rally or collapse like this morning. No indicator on the planet will tell you that. Price shows you volume right now. That's all in the price. You don't need anything else. And if I just remove the name of the price, you would not have a clue what you're looking at. You wouldn't know if you're looking on DEX, if you're looking on silver, or if you're looking on stocks. Because the price moves exact same way on everything. price structure remains the same. Risk management and trader psychology is different. Here's an example. Let me ask you, what chart is this? Anybody knows? It does not matter. If you found a method that works, it should work on any instrument and any time frame. That's all there is. Price the same everywhere. Price structure, price dance the same everywhere. Trader psychology, volatility of the instrument is different. This is S&P index, not S&P future, which is entirely two different things. So this is all you ever see in AlphaWaveTrader course in AlphaWave Trading Room. Nothing less, nothing more. You never need anything else. That pure and that simple. And if you just respect what price is telling you, that's all there is. It's all in the price. You know exactly where to enter. You know exactly where to exit. You never need anything else. When you come to the website, you can see when you click Listen to Graduates. Graduates treat anything and everything, from Forex, options, stocks, futures. It doesn't matter, because anything that has price has AlphaWaveTrader method. Some of our most advanced students trade DEX. If you can trade DEX, you can trade anything. It's the beast of the markets. So what is Fibonacci? I get that question at all times. Fibonacci is a mystery that surrounds us in everything. Fibonacci is a perfect symmetry that's found in everything that surrounds us. So when you look in the mirror, do you ever ask yourself a question? Why in the world you look in such perfect symmetry? Why in the world is flowers around you so perfect? Why in the world everything in nature, everything in human body, and everything in price has perfect symmetry? This is the core to AlphaWaveTrader method. I only trade Fibonacci numbers. I never look on any numbers that do not have Fibonacci. This is the key to AlphaWaveTrader method. If you identify what golden ratio is, if you utilize the key 4 rules, you know exactly where the inception of the trend is. You know exactly to only trade the start of the trend. You know exactly not to ever trade counter trend. And the last chance to buy at the inception of wave 3. You know incredibly well the worst place to be in the market is wave 4 and at the end of wave 3. This is how I see price. 5-wave major trend, 3-wave minor trend. If you ever acquiring position at the end of wave 3, you buying into reversal zone 80% of the time, which is never, ever, ever, ever a good idea to do. No knowledgeable trader would ever be tempted to buy into reversal zone. And that's exactly where S&P is sitting right now on monthly chart. And that's exactly where S&P right now today on daily chart. Exhausted bullish rally. Will we see a complete collapse? As we discussed with my beautiful students, I will be meeting with them for market close, which is my absolutely favorite time to trade. If market is here and rules are met, the best time to trade. Remember what we were looking at on S&P monthly? Exact same level. Decision point 2. This is where buyers came from at the end of August and last November. S&P monthly, S&P daily. All the same formula. Price the same everywhere. Does not matter what you trade. And that's how I see the price. If you look at this price structure and you know what it means, that's all there is. Nothing less, nothing more. Price keeps repeating this same exact dance each and every time. So, a year and a half ago, this is one of my favorite screenshots of all times. Before I left on vacation, I posted this on social media, reminding everybody, if euro will break through 3,400, euro in free fall. Short on euro from 3,800. I will gladly take a look on euro today. You would never be buying euro, you would be shorting euro. If you were long on Bank of America, you would be out when Bank of America came to reversal zone. That pure and that simple. You would never be buying at this level. And this was one of the best events ever, as all of this happened live. Complete collapse on Amazon, as expected. Spelled out far in advance. All the levels projected on monthly, yearly, and weekly charts, months and years in advance. But you use the exact same formula as a day trader. Risk management is different. Price dance firmly remains the same. This is S&P hourly on June 11th. How many points did S&P collapse from reversal zone? Many points. 16, 17 points. Never, ever, ever get tempted and acquire position into reversal zone. That pure and that simple. Doesn't matter if you trade euro, monthly, weekly. Doesn't matter if you trade Bank of America or S&P future. Formula remains the same. Here's another one. And bullish push from decision point 2, which is much earlier projection on monthly chart. So, if everything in life, everything in every game based on key rules, why in the world most of us who come to the world of trading think you can be a speculator? This is what I teach in the course. Life consists of number of habits. If in every sport you respect the rules, if in every relationship you must respect the rules, why in the world do people think they can come to trading and be a speculator? Because we're using investor thinking. There is absolutely nothing in common between being an investor and being a trader. If you continue using investor thinking in trading, that's not a recipe for success. As an investor, you're using basket of trades. As a trader, you become master of one or master of none. And that would always make a world of difference. And what is the most crucial component of all, which I always teach in the course? Let me remind you something extremely important. One of the most essential components in life, quality, not quantity, correct? Why do people come to trading and they think otherwise? Very, very typical. Trader struggles with trigger happiness. Would you like to know why trading is so difficult? This study was published only once, which I think by law should be required by every broker to be given to anyone who comes to trading. Studies that had been shown that human brain designed to overtrade. When we come to trading, we're using exact same part of a brain that we're using in gambling. And that's a big problem. Until the day you recognize that you must turn off the trigger happiness switch off, nothing is possible. And that's a study that was published 2 years ago in Wall Street Journal only once. So if you think in life quality comes from being selective and conservative, use the same thinking. All you need? Maximum 3 trades per day. 3 is a magic Fibonacci number. 2 positive, you are done. 2 negative, you are done. You never trade more than 3 trades. And when you come to the ranging markets, you especially respecting that. Yesterday was torturous day on S&P future, and I continue warning everybody. When it comes to day trading, we're in extreme conflict with long-term charts. So if you were bored out of your mind yesterday, it's all for good reasons. This is where S&P was dancing. Worthless chap. I kept saying, buying here is not an option. It's absolutely marvelous that market finally made up its mind this morning. As I kept emphasizing, you buying this late, that's not a recipe for success. And that remains the key. When you are driving in the car, you come to red light. You would never, ever drive through it, correct? So when you come to trading and you look at reversal zone, why take a chance? Your success rate 20%. And time, I remind you that. This was FOMC release on S&P, all posted on YouTube channel. Bullish rally, spelled out, where to monitor for reversal. How many points? 20 plus points in a matter of seconds. Time and time again, I will show you and spell out to you. This is collapse on oil that happened recently. What was the news on oil? Live trade video posted on our YouTube channel. I said, bullish news on oil, who cares? Means nothing. My bias remains firmly bearish. Short for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of ticks. And that remains the key. All you have to do is play by the rules. And you must remember, fundamentals are worthless if they are not supported by the price and Fibonacci, that pure and that simple. And if you come to the website, sorry guys, I'm not sure where to post the links. As you could see, YouTube section will give you hundreds of YouTube videos, as well as my blog. You can find these videos from today. You can find oil news videos, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos going back years. You can always come to the website and browse Fibonacci forum for number of multiple projections far in advance. If you ever would like to observe the trading room, I demonstrate the method on S&P future. I highly encourage you, click on trade page, click on results page. I document all the results in front of you. Every person trades different lot size. Every person has different account size. I show you clear targets. You can browse latest monthly results. If you ever would like to learn, you click on Learn tab. In a nutshell, course starts from scratch every Monday. We're setting up for the next Fibonacci trading bootcamp, which I only do a couple of times per year. It is not posted on the website yet. In Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp, I teach advanced Fibonacci strategies. If you would like to join us, sooner you start, more prepared you are. Fibonacci Bootcamp starts December 7th. Number of graduates coming back years later to take Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp as I teach strategies that are not part of the course. Course is 8 weeks in the group session, private mentoring 16 weeks. If you sign up for private mentoring, you have access to all the group sessions daily. Currently, I work with traders in Singapore and London, in Florida and New York. Meeting with my students in New York in a couple of weeks. My dear students who are serious about trading become my dear friends. So if you click about, you can learn anything and everything about AlphaWaveTrader method. And here's a couple of pictures of our amazing students recently. So here is our incredible DEX trader, Michael, with his beautiful family. Just moved from California to New Hampshire. Here's our incredible trader, Carol, who is on the verge of becoming grandmother many times over before she comes down to California to visit me. This stunning lady is exceptional trader, trading oil and trading S&P. So this is me meeting with our great option traders, DEX traders. This is me in the middle. And that's what life is all about. I believe in price. I believe in you as a trader. All you have to do, play by the rules. All you have to do, conquer yourself. I always look forward to hearing from you. My phone number posted under contact on the website, and this is my email address. So again, this is all there is. Fair price for entry and Fibonacci for exits. I find pies to be the most magnificent puzzle of all. I find trading incredibly spiritual. And if you just respect Fibonacci numbers, you know extremely well. If you trade DEX, if you trade oil, if you trade silver, your targets become that much bigger. That's not bonds, that's not S&P. Lower liquidity creates higher volatility. And that's a very crucial reminder. You're entering at the end of wave 3? Bad idea. Never do that. Your success rate 20%. So when you come to the markets and you say, I am entering a very powerful rally and market is collapsing, that's exactly why. You are entering into complete brick wall. Why do that? You are not interested trading with 20% success rate. And that's the test of your knowledge and Fibonacci. And that will forever remain the key. Doesn't matter if you're short, doesn't matter if you're long. Here's another true story. Somebody came to me and said, I bought a gold mine when gold was at 1800. Why in the world do that to yourself? Gold was spelling out very, very clearly. Price at reversal zone. Why in the world do that to yourself? Don't ever buy oil when oil at gold when gold at reversal zone. 1800 number you short from. You don't buy. Looks familiar? Where S&P is heading to? S&P is not doing that yet, correct? But it will eventually. Complete collapse. Is this time to buy gold? Absolutely not. Worthless bullish correction. What is an obstacle on gold? This level in front of you. Absolutely not the time to buy gold. Not whatsoever. The worthless fluff that gold been doing the last year and a half is completely expected and completely predictable. Gold in bullish correction. As investor, it's not the time yet to invest in gold. Here's a few examples and we are out. Euro USD 3-minute chart, all the same formula. Very powerful bullish rally, you buying here, nothing good happens. Oil, 60-minute worthless chop. Oil, low liquidity, still respects Fibonacci levels. If you look on this chart and you ask yourself a question, what in the world is this? This is as perfect of a price as it gets. The cleanest chart of all times. No noise, no corrections, pure, spectacular price structure. Complete collapse. 5 waves are formed. If you bought at the end of wave 3, you've gotten a little lucky. This is what happens 20% of the time. You catch a little ride. In summary, AlphaWaveTrader method based on 2 key concepts. Pure price for entry, Fibonacci for exits. No software ever, no indicators of any kind. You learn the rules, you choose the markets you want to trade. You want to trade ETFs, options, stocks. You have account size and trader psychology mastered. That's all you need. If you're a day trader, you better be extremely disciplined. Day trading, the toughest business of all. In day trading, you see daily that pure price action is what defines wave formations, defines wave terminations using Fibonacci price waves. Without Fibonacci, there is no price waves. Every single support and resistance formed by Fibonacci. Every single support and resistance show you high probability entries, high probability targets, and very crucial areas of ultimate danger. This is the most essential component of your trading. When not to trade. If you're shorting S&P right now, ouch. Last hour and a half, ouch. Not the place to short. As I said to you, the last 30 minutes before I came to the webinar, we took 4 points long. The brand new strategy I will be teaching in my bootcamp, which is absolutely my favorite time of the year. So, this is S&P right now. The dance is on. Never, ever, ever, ever short. If rules are telling you, look to buy. Never, ever, ever buy if rules are telling you not to enter into reversal zone. All the same formula. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. I look forward to your questions. I would like to post very important links for you. I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to project it to you so you could copy these links. Please do not mark them. This is a trading room invitation for the next week. All the other essential and crucial links posted in front of you. I look forward to your questions. So if you post the instrument and time frame of your choice, let's take a look at your instrument. I have data feed to major stocks, futures, Forex, and indexes. As we know, there are hundreds of thousands of stocks. I have data feed to major stocks. So again, if you come to the website, hopefully right now everybody can see if I'm posting a link. Is everybody seeing that link? Here is the YouTube link. Is everybody seeing the links I'm posting? Please let me know. Yes, Kelly, fantastic. So again, if you just come to the website, love it. So here we go. Here I can post the link. So here's the most important thing, guys. Here's the invitation to the trading room for next week. If you are interested in day trading and you would like to observe S&P mini every day, here's the 4-day invitation. Do not bookmark this link. Log into the trading room prior to 9:30 EST. Okie dokie. So let's have the fun part. Let's go to the questions. So everybody clear? Any questions about education course? Any questions about anything on the website? Where to find what? So we can go to the trading platform. We don't have to worry about this. So everybody is seeing the links I'm posting, correct? Oh, one sec, please. You can always send me an email and I will always send you a link. Make sense? So you can log in tomorrow, James, and I'm gonna try to get the link for you right now. And monitor for your email Monday morning. If you registered for the webinar, you will receive the invite as well. Not sure what it means, sink or swim. All the trades posted on YouTube channel and my blog. You can review multiple trade examples. Multiple trade examples posted on YouTube and blog. This is a video from today, 9 points. So here's the link to today. You can see where we shorted from, and you can see where long trade came from. Yes, number of graduates on Thinkorswim. If you are an option trader right now, I have 2 students on Thinkorswim. Okie dokie, so when you're asking me about the instrument of your choice, what's important to remember? Pretty please post the time frame next to it. So when I receive the question about Dow, I'm not sure if that's Dow 1-minute chart or that's Dow 5-minute chart. Okay, so please post index, future, and time frame. So let's go to the questions. 30-year bonds coming up on Ninja ZB. Marvelous. If no time posted next to it, I will take the first available. Next question. Every single trade is different stop and different target. I have 15 trades in front of me. For the trading room, I could have 4 or 5 trades at the same time. For the trading room, I will bring up 1. As we saw today, we had trades with 6-7 point stops and targets. For the trading room, I stop at about 3-4 points max. So every single trade can be as small as 7 ticks. I try not to go above 4 points as it requires very large account size. So please remember, on every platform, abbreviation is different. Clear? So I have no idea what XLE is. Coffee KC, extremely helpful. Let's go to KC, coffee on Ninja, correct? If you know abbreviation on Ninja, it certainly would be extremely helpful. Here's coffee done. XLE is a stock. Let's see if it's a major stock. I will have it. XLE, I have it. Energy select, done. Russell. I dropped Russell. I developed my method on Russell. Russell is finito. There is no liquidity on Russell. ICE exchange in London. Russell currently out of Atlanta, Georgia. There is nothing wrong with Atlanta, Georgia. I have very, very big ties to that city, but everything wrong. That future is not based in Chicago or New York. Multiple times we were in a trade on Russell when there was only 1 to 100 lots in the market, which is a very big problem. And it's very, very expensive. Multiple brokers dropped Russell completely. USD CAD, beautiful question. Very much related to oil, correct? USD CAD. Almost there. Any other questions? Marvelous. Wave to Emory for me. Phenomenal, phenomenal school. NQ coming up. Again, no time frame posted. I will pull the first available. Guys, we still have 25 minutes. Where's NQ? So let me ask you a question. If you trade NQ, what time frame do you trade on NQ? Are you a day trader or you're a position trader? $15-minute chart. Okay. Quiz time for everybody. What I will say is extremely crucial. Why NQ is the most expensive along with Dow day trading instrument? No idea. Okay, trading 101. Absolutely not. What absolutely essential to recognize in day trading? Take a look at NQ. 25 tick size, quarter tick size, 20-point value. $5 for 1 tick. Why is Dow, just like NQ, the worst day trading instrument? And why is the bonds the best day trading instrument with S&P the next? The same exact reason. $5 per tick. Do you know what this means? You make 1 tick, you walk away with 0 money. You trade bonds, how much money do you make? I moved to the East Coast for 1 year so I can trade bonds. You make $26 and you spend less money as expenses. Do you want to make 0 or do you want to make 26? Why in the world would anyone day trade NQ and Dow? I don't know. As a position trader, it's a beautiful instrument. As a day trading, it's absolutely the most expensive instrument you will ever trade. You make 1 tick, you walk away with 0. Bonds, you make 1 tick, you walk away with $26. S&P, A, B, C, D, E, you make 1 tick, you walk away with $7.50. Bonds and S&P is the most liquid instrument on the planet when it comes to futures. NQ and Dow, fabulous instruments, not for day trading. If you're interested in learning, fantastic instrument to learn. the most expensive future to trade. Impossible to be profitable as a day trader. Clear? On S&P you make $7.50, on NQ and Dow you make 0. What is the problem with bonds? Bonds are moving when it's 2 o'clock in the morning my time. Clear? As shown on the website, as I explained, you can listen to the graduates when you come to the Learn page. You can see what students trade. They trade anything. 20 to 40% of the students at any time, option traders. The best way to trade, in my humble opinion. But a number of our option traders who come to the course are also day traders. All depends on your personal circumstances. What you trade is up to you. Clear? When you come to the homepage, it's all posted there. We're running out of the space on the website. Students coming back to the bootcamp from previous years to share what they trade. They trade instruments I've never heard of. They trade on the platforms I've never heard of. Price the same everywhere. So on that note, let's go to the instruments. Let's set up the charts. The best move for bonds are in Asian session. If I would have lived on the East Coast, I would have made an effort. Bill Gross still in the office every morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. I like my sleep. I'm not that devoted to being up whole night. Sorry. The best instrument to trade by far. So if you live in Asia, the best time to trade by far. If you live on the East Coast, you can trade as early as 4 o'clock in the morning. In California, it's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. It's not my thing. So let's go to the instruments and let's go to questions. So at this point, I have to scroll back up to look on your instruments and look on your questions, and I will simply go in alphabetical order. Okay? So one of the questions on Forex. Excellent question. Let's take a look where Euro is today and what I am projecting on Euro. So, how many of you are tired of being poor Americans when we travel? I certainly am. Pretty annoying. Well, what is the good news? Euro is crashing. Euro currently only in bullish correction. Complete junk. Remember what happened on oil when oil broke through the end of the minor trend? Just to remind you, this is where Euro is dancing. I cannot tell you how long Euro will be dancing here, but I can tell you this level is broken, Euro is crashing to 83. This level is broken, Euro is crashing to here. What is the probability of this? 98%. Here is what happened on oil. Remember the dance on oil for a couple of years and then collapse? Euro is doing exact same thing. The moment this level is broken, we Americans will no longer be poor. So sorry to say that to those of you guys who are in Europe. For the next number of years, again, this level must be broken. I can't say if it's going to be broken tomorrow or 6 months from now. I certainly hope it's not going to take 6 years of dance. Can Euro dance here for the next year? Yes, it can. This is very powerful level 1. You must remember, if you trade Forex, you must add spread. Worthless bullish correction. This level on Euro will be broken. No ifs or buts about it. So, next question was on USD CAD. The time frame next to CAD is not posted. Yes, it is posted. Marvelous. Question about USD CAD about daily chart. In the course, I will teach you extremely clearly why I am allergic to the word daily. If you ever use word daily on your charts, you have a big problem. And that's extremely crucial to understand. You're missing a lot of data. It's that simple. If you understand the importance of Fibonacci in price, you understand and respect extremely clearly. You need every single second in the market. Poor cat. Ouch. Oh no. Did you short the cat? This short is not over yet. It's just the start. Let me show you where cat is heading to. If you're an option trader, you've been short for a very long time. If you're a Forex trader, good for you. So, this is where cat is heading to. As I always say to you, I always look forward to hearing your feedback. A lot of people tracking my results and always coming back floored how accurate all the projections are. I'm simply fascinated by the price and I study price daily. Remains firmly the best hobby of all. This is where cat is heading to. This will be the end of the minor trend. You need to know AlphaWaveTrader rules to identify if this will be complete bullish reversal or worthless bullish correction, as we are seeing on Euro monthly. As of today, CAD is showing to me extremely clearly, more than likely, we will see worthless bullish correction. This level is broken, CAD is heading to here. This is crucial Fibonacci support level. End of minor trend. This level is broken, CAD is heading to here. You never short near the level. By the time you come to this level, you are in significant profit. I don't know how long the CAD will put up the fight at this level. This is going to be 1 day or 3 weeks, but this is the most important level in the market ever. Just to remind you, oil danced at this level for 2 years. This is daily chart. It's not going to happen for 2 years. This is Euro to the upside, end of minor trend on weekly. Euro danced trying to break through this level for 8 weeks. If bullish trend is minor, bearish trend is minor, price will reverse completely from this level. Highly unlikely it will happen. What you have to remember, you monitor this as the most important support in front of you. Never short near. Next question. Whatever I have under the alphabet was on Apple. The question on Apple is, what time frame? I don't see the time frame on Apple. I see question on Aussie. Thank you. Apple, nobody's saying what time frame on Apple. Okay, I'm pulling up the first available. So I would like to show you Apple hourly today. And very powerful reminder. Love it. Here's Apple hourly. Apple sitting very, very pretty at the end of the minor trend. Collapse on Apple hourly in a progress. It's a very temporary pause. Right now, you don't want to short Apple. We are at the end of the minor trend. This is Apple hourly. What Apple can do right now is push up here. Again, you never short near this level. 3rd hour in a row, Apple stuck at this level. You see extremely clearly what's been happening the previous 3 days. Price came to here, complete collapse, buyers are here. End of minor trend, correct? Price came to reversal zone, reminding you, remember your 20% success rate? You want to buy in this level, this is what you get. You lucky If you're profitable 20% of the time. Remember what I'm discussing with you on S&P monthly? This level is broken. We are in free fall. End of minor trend. Apple will break through this level. Let me show you where Apple is heading to. I expect a whole lot of pain on Apple at 108. That would be very, very crucial place. Clear? This level is broken. Don't ever short near this level. Apple will fly lower down, but this will be a war zone on Apple. Clear? So guys, we still have 10 minutes left. I just checked with my support team. They say extremely clearly. The trading room invitation I posted in front of you is for next week. Clear? So please, the link that I posted to you earlier will give you access to the next week. Could be used this week as well. But right now they made sure they set up access for anyone who would like to visit as of Monday. How does the course work? We start from scratch every day, 9:15 EST. We run extremely strict, at the same time, extremely flexible day. For example, this morning we only had 2 trades. And when market collapsing like today, I love being with my students for the market close. On the website, you don't see anything about market close. We're meeting 3-4 times per week for market close. You only have to trade a couple hours per day. Market close is one of the best time. Probably half of the students work full-time or own businesses full-time or play golf most of the time. You always have access to 24/7 online manual, modules, group course 8 weeks, private mentoring 16. You have access to all group sessions, all online manuals and modules. You learn crucial 3 strategies. You learn crucial 4 rules. It's actually 2 strategies with very minor variation of 1. Inception of the trend and continuation of the trend. When you finish the course, I get a lot of questions and a lot of panic from people. What happens? I'm not going anywhere. I love and love and love what I do. All you have to do is join the graduate course. You will have access to all the classes except beginner class. So we meet for key strategy rules every single Monday after the close of the trading room at 12:45 EST. Very important Fibonacci class every Friday. Trading room always closed every Friday. Friday devoted to Fibonacci classes. So that is the info, all posted on the website. Group cost $32.77. Private mentoring course is more. Again, you have all the access to all the group sessions. So what is a special thing that's not published yet on the website that should be published as of tomorrow? The Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp, including at no cost for all the new students in the months of October and November. All the graduates coming back and paying $777. So your astronomical savings additional strategies, additional 2 weeks of trading bootcamp. So multiple graduates coming back and take every single bootcamp. The page is not posted yet. We already have 14 graduates who registered. We always keep space maximum to 40. Graduates always have first access. Sooner you start the course, more prepared you are. So any other questions, please do post. Let's go back to the charts. I'm trying to see if I can get a page for you to take a look at that. So we looked on Apple, we're going to coffee. What was the time frame on coffee, please? Because there is no need ever to trade on Friday. All posted on the website. Trading room open only a couple of hours per day. Coffee daily. Got it. Why do you like coffee? Please tell me. Please educate me about coffee. I think last time I looked on coffee been a couple of years. Tell me why? Why do you like coffee? Volatility? Brazil roots, love it. Spend a lot of time in Miami. So here's coffee. Coffee daily. Did you know where to buy coffee? Did you know where coffee is right now for the last 3 days? Yes, bonds are the last on alphabetical list. 3rd day in a row, coffee hanging for dear life at crucial Fibonacci resistance level. When price comes to reversal zone, you never look to short near. You look to only buy from. So 2 more questions, guys. I am out. We're almost out of time. The question was NQ, XLE, and bonds. What was the question on NQ? What time frame, please? So I don't spend time scrolling back to find the time. Okie dokie. So here we go. We gotta move quickly, guys. I have to respect my guest's time. This is reversal zone on NQ, August 20th, flawless point to buy. Flawless, which correlates extremely clearly with exact same dance S&P had done. So let's look on NQ hourly. 2 more instruments and I'm out. You're the marvelous and flawless place to short NQ. The same exact thing as S&P hourly. Exact same thing. NQ hourly. Did you short? Did you know where to buy? If you did, that's all there is. So guys, I'm answering 2 more questions. I'm out. I always look forward to hearing from you. Contact us page, post it in front of you. This is my email. If you come to the website, you can see it clearly. So, very last question, XLE and ZB. There is no more time for any other questions, guys. You had opportunity to post, way too late. So, XLE hourly. If it's different time frame, please correct. We're out of time. XLE hourly at decision point 2. This level is broken. XLE hourly is collapsing to here. My favorite trade is the one that meets the rules. Always and forever. My favorite trade recently, complete collapse on oil despite bullish news. All posted on my blog. So browse on YouTube channel. One of the last oil trades when I was saying you have to be out of your mind to buy oil. Who cares what the news is saying? So here's ZB hourly. Was that the question about bonds? What is my favorite strategy is my latest. Every time I develop latest strategy, it becomes my favorite. Here's Nick, bonds. Bonds hourly, stuck at the end of the minor trend for the last 3 hours. You're buying bonds into this level, nothing good happens. End of minor trend, never to be ignored. Where was your chance to buy bonds? Right here, not here. Bonds can collapse completely from this area. Bonds at ultimate resistance at the end of minor trend. Until bonds will stage powerful push to the downside, you cannot acquire position near. Never, ever, ever, ever disrespect the end of the minor trend. So thank you, traders. It's my pleasure and joy to be here. My pleasure, Nick. Fantastic to see you. I hope and pray everybody had seen the links. I live and breathe what I do. You serious about trading? I always look forward to hearing from you. Trading constantly confirms to me daily. Life is just a stage. And if you play by the rules, the skies are the limit. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a marvelous afternoon and look forward to seeing you in AlphaWaveTrader trading room. 925-257-4298. Feel free to leave me a voicemail. I promise I will return your call, or send me email info@alphawavetrader.com. So thank you, traders. Have a marvelous afternoon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.